Okay.
All right, we'll begin tonight with our roll call. Dominic Browse.
Present.
Tara Briscoe.
Present.
Jed Cole. Benji Gomez.
Present.
Jed Cole. So you just got here.
Present.
Pete Gretzinger. Ray Jefferson. Kim Kazanis.
Here.
Jason Ramos.
Here.
Chase Smith.
Here.
Jeremy Vickers.
Here.
And Enid Wade.
Here.
We will now call the meeting of the Waco Plan Commission on February 23rd, 2021 to order. The time is 7:01 p.m. On March 16th, 2020, the governor suspended various provisions of the Open Meetings Act pursuant to his state of disaster authority. The change was effective March 16th, 2020 until further notice or until state disaster declaration expires. In accordance with social distancing guidelines and while providing as much transparency as possible, the Waco Plan Commission meeting will be closed to the public attending in person. This meeting is being broadcast live at www.wccc.tv. The audio is being recorded and this recording will be made available to the public. According to the Attorney General, governmental bodies must offer members of the public alternative methods of communication with their public officials. In any effort to allow for as much public input as possible, those who wish to speak by phone on public hearings were required to register with the planning staff by 12 p.m. on February 23rd, 2021. The first item on our agenda is approval of the minutes of our January 26th, 2021 work session and business meeting, and the minutes of our February 11th, 2021 special called meeting, work session, and business meeting. Are there any changes or addition to these minutes? Seeing none, they stand approved as written. We will now move on to our public hearing agenda items. Mr. Peters, do you present the subdivisions we have today?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chair. We have 3 subdivisions. I want to take number 2 first. Final plat of Oak Bluffs Edition, Phase 1, ETJ. This is a public hearing to consider that plat. Staff has reviewed it and recommends approval with no conditions on that plat.
Thank you. Do we need to open and close the public hearing? I know we don't have any registered public speakers. Okay. We will open the public hearing on this plat. Are there any questions for city staff? We will close the public hearing. Do we have a motion on this item?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, based upon staff's finding, a motion that we recommend approval.
Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Ramos and a second by Ms. Wade. Is there any further discussion? If you are in favor of this motion, please raise your hand. It is unanimous. Mr. Peters, would you present the remaining subdivisions before us?
Yes, sir. Mr. Chair, members of the commission, this is a public hearing to consider the following subdivision plats. Final plat of the My Lane Edition, lots 1 through 3, block 1, and final plat and construction plans of Bodie Road Edition, phase 1, ETJ plat. Staff has reviewed these plats and recommends approval with conditions.
And thank you. We will open the public hearing on these plats. We have no registered speakers. Are there any questions for city staff? We'll close the public hearing. Do we have a motion on these items?
I'd like to make a motion that we approve all plats based on conditions, staff findings and conditions.
We have a motion by Ms. Briscoe and a second by Mr. Cole, I believe. Is there any further discussion? You would like to vote in favor of this motion, please raise your hand. All right. Passes unanimously. I believe that finishes out our plats for today. For those of you watching or viewing this after the fact, I'd like to note our agenda has changed due to last week's winter weather. Delivery of public notices by mail were delayed and were not received until as late as yesterday or today. So to make sure that all community members had sufficient time to respond to these notices, the public hearings that include special permits, rezoning, abandonment, and annexation will be postponed until our March 23rd Plan Commission meeting and will be taken up at that time. Notices, I believe, also will be being remailed out as well. So with that, that concludes our agenda for this evening. Meeting adjourned.
Thank y'all.